Let's try and build a rock, paper, scissors app. Now, let's build a rock, paper, scissors app. It's you versus the computer. Let's say the computer chooses scissors. And when you are using a rock, paper, scissors, when you are playing rock, paper, scissors, this is the rule. When a person chooses rock and you choose scissors, then rock beats scissors. Okay, rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper, and paper beats rock. So let's go. So the computer chooses scissors. Now, if the user's choice is equals to that of the computer, then it's a draw. Now, if peradventure you choose the same thing, it's a draw. Else, if the user's choice is rock and the computer's choice is scissors, then the user wins. Okay. Or if the user's choice is paper and the computer's choice is rock, then the user still wins. Now, if again the user's choice is scissors and the computer's choice is paper, then the user also wins again. Now, this is how we are going to make this simple. It's either the user wins or he loses. So let's bring out all the scenarios that the user will win. So the user can either use scissors and the computer uses paper, or the user can use paper and the computer chooses rock, or the user can choose rock and the computer chooses scissors. That these are the only scenarios that the user will win. Or if the user chooses the same as the computer, then it's the draw. Now, if all these scenarios in which all the possible scenarios that the user can win, if none of them suffice, then the user actually loses. So it's either this or is a lose to the user. Okay, these are the only possible outcomes that the user can win. Okay, it's just like this here. Those other examples above here are oversimplified. Okay, it's either he's less than 18 or is equal to and greater than 18. Okay, like here, it's either is less than or equal to 200, or this is greater than this. Okay, so it's pretty much not that hard. So what we are going to do is that we are going to outline the possible scenarios that the user might win. So let's say if let's say the user uh let's create a variable user equals to an integer. Let's impute, pardon me, insert your choice. Let's save this. User's choice is equal to, right, computer's choice. Okay, and so This is what is happening. If the user's choice is equal to that of the computer's choice, okay, it's going to be a draw. It's a draw. Now, else if, now this is where it gets tricky. This is where we are going to outline all the possible scenarios that the user might win. Okay, the user's choice is equal to rock and the computer choice is equal to, let's say, scissors. Sorry. Print user wins. Now let's do another else if again. Let's just quickly copy this, paste it here. What's the other scenario? If this is paper and then this is rock, and then if this is scissors, and then this is, let's see, paper. So let's see, rock, paper, scissors. I think this is it. Yeah, I think that's it. And then else, print you lose, right? Put some exclamation marks over there. Add some emojis. Just click the Windows period, and yeah. Now let's run it. Let's choose paper. Sorry, it shouldn't be an integer. Oh my god, I got confused here. It's supposed to be a string. We are supposed to be comparing strings. Paper. Okay. Paper. You lose because the computer's choice is scissors. So now let's run it again. Choose something else. Let's say it's C this. It's a draw. All right. Now let's try for rock. All right, let's try rock. See what the result is. As you can see, it says user wins because rock beats scissors. So we have won. So you can use and you can also use or in your own code. Now we can make this all of this else if statement, we can make it into one elif statement. Okay, so how are we going to make this into one elif statement? You can leave it like this for readability, it's clear. But what this condition simply means is if the user, okay, if the user's choice is equal to that of the computer's choice, then it's a draw. As if the user choice is rock, this is a computer's choice, and the computer's choice is scissors, should print user wins or this or this. So this else if will run, or this else if will run, or this else if will run, else this will run. What simply means if this, okay, if this condition applies, then it should run this. Else, if this, okay, apply, if these conditions apply, it should run this or this or this. Okay, so we can just turn like all of this into one single elif, okay, by just doing this. Cover this, check this out, check this out, check this out. As a matter of fact, just clean everything. Come over here, put an or. The next one is what? User chooses what? Paper, right? And what beats paper? And computer. Okay, what does paper beat? Chooses rock. This should also be a string. And another or third scenario. User chooses what? We did rock, paper, now scissors. Scissors. And computer chooses. So what does scissors beat? Paper. And that's just it. So do this, and then you say print user. Sorry, let's do this in columns. Sorry, I meant quotation marks. User wins. Now you can just click the Windows button and the period button and choose an emoji you might like over here. And just choose any kind of emoji. Let's say this. Save it, you run it. Now let's choose rock. User wins. Run it again. Let's choose paper. You lose. So we have rock, we have paper. Let's choose scissors. Okay. It's a draw. Let's add another emoji for this draw. Let's make the app a little bit lively. Windows and then the period button. Then let's say it's a draw. Let's look for an emoji that represents a draw. Can I find one? I don't know, should I choose this or it's a draw? This does the trick. Let's run it again. Let's choose scissors again. It's a draw. Beautiful. Let's choose rock. Exactly. As you can see, our code is running as expected, right? Our code runs as expected, as it should. I think we are just going to give one more example. Just one more example. This example, however, would be about an ATM machine.